Sorry about the graphic images, people. Meat pockets. She's a 5-month-old kitten that had to fight for food on the street, and in exchange, that's how she got those puncturing infected holes that's on her leg. Hey, it's MeloCat. I raise 7 cats in a small flat, and I'm a cheapskate travel rat. If you're into animals, budget travel, adventures, or explorations, hit that subscribe and hit on that bell. Action! As you can see, they named her Pockets for those holes. My friend's son found her in Malaysia on the street, and frankly, one of the worst conditioned street cats I've ever seen in my life. And you can see the pus is coming out of her wound. This actually took quite a few days to clean up. And we thought that was the only thing that was really wrong with her. But then it turned out it wasn't just that. When they looked carefully, her stomach is very bulgy and she had a dislocated femur. So that means her leg got ripped out of that socket on her hip joint. That's why she walks funny. And she's dragging one foot every time she walks. Come feed and help stray animals with me as I do my budget travels. Join me on Patreon. Thanks, guys. So there's actually a lot of things that she have to overcome. First, the most immediate thing is to get rid of the pus that's built up just all the way between her thighs and the skin that you're seeing right there. That's step one. Well, good thing her appetite is quite good. And for those of you who do not know, for animals, it's always a good sign when they can eat, when they can sleep, and when they can pee-pee and poo-poo properly. So that's a good thing. And then a few days later, you can see the pus has been drained. That's shriveled up a little bit. It looks like it dried up, and she looks like she's in pretty good spirit. But of course, she still had to stay at the vet. So my friend and her son and her daughter, they've been going back to visit just to check on this little gal. And those few days that's coming, yeah, her appetite's really good. This one must have really starved on the street. And I couldn't imagine at this age having this kind of wound. I don't even know how she survived. Like, each bite of food really is in exchange for a life-threatening wound. So for a few days, she was eating quite well, which we're quite happy about. She's very good with people, by the way. She might have been bullied by animals, but she's very trusting with people. See, she can't put weight on that hind leg. And then I got a call. She had to be force-fed. She just wouldn't eat. Usually that's an indication that something's going downhill, whatever it is. Oh my God. Oh, she vomited out worms, and some of it is actually alive. Oh God.
Okay, stronger, yes. Fight this battle, huh? Everybody is waiting for Pockets to come home, huh? Okay? Stronger, yeah. Okay? Love you, huh?
So we're all cheering for her, but she really needs to fight this off herself. Not only are the bugs actually competing for nutrients and I think her blood, but also she probably got some other infection from the hospital, from the nearby kennels, because, you know, just like hospitals, it's not a good place to stay, especially for kittens who don't have a good immune system, and she haven't had her vaccinations yet. I hope she didn't catch anything serious from the nearby kennels. And tonight she have to stay at the vet again, and they said they'll see what happens tonight. She's hooked onto an IV for glucose, but because this is not a 24-hour vet, so nobody's going to be around. I don't even think the IV is going to be hooked up at night, and she'll have to tough it out on her own. Oh my God. I feel so bad for Pockets. So I'll keep you posted about, what's going on with her. Everyone, please keep Pockets in your prayers. And I hope this little one makes it.